everybody. Welcome to Van Vita Travels. It's Paula. I've missed you guys, and it's about time I started doing my live streams on a regular basis. So I want to thank each and every one of you. Can you guys let me know how my sound is coming out? Can you hear everything okay? I'm using a different microphone. And I just want to know if it's working. Did the intro sound okay as well? I'll just wait for a response if you guys can tell me that. In the meantime, while people are out there telling me if my sound is working well, I want to share this little thing with you. So don't forget to like and subscribe to the live stream. It really does help promote the channel and push out the videos and the live streams. I want to know, when I say the word subscribe, is the subscribe button on the underneath my picture to the left, is it doing a little colored line around it? So take a look at the subscribe button. And when I say subscribe, is it lighting up? Put a 1 in chat if it's lighting up. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Angela can hear me. Kobe can hear me. All right. Sounds awesome. Awesome. Let me see what else I wanted to share with you guys. Life of Lucretia. Hey, girl, how's it going? There's so many great people in here today. I am going to share the chat again. I kind of want to see your opinion on this. Now, the reason that I wanted to do this is for anybody that is watching this live stream on a TV. I like watching my husband, Land Cloud Adventures. I like watching Nate's live streams on the television. I find it a lot of fun, but I don't get to see the chat when I'm watching it on TV. So I'm not even sure if you guys can see the chat well here. I need lots of feedback tonight because this is just a new way of doing things, and I want to do whatever works best for you guys. It disappeared. Wait, what did I ask? Oh, yeah, it's back now. Lucretia's on the phone. Okay, so if nobody does seem to watch this on television, then I feel like I might just drop this chat that I have beside me down to the bottom. Right? AI is the new devil. You guys are so cute. I'm just going to take it down for now. I'm going to show you some of the AI stuff that I was starting to play. Oh, Lucretia's going to turn the TV on. All right, I'll put that back up. It looks like I cut in and out once in a while. Probably because I got so many things set up here to show you guys. All right. So I was playing with some AI stuff. I don't know. I know that the software that I'm using is really old, but when I was doing it, some of it was kind of starting to freak me out a little bit. I'll show you one of the first ones that I did. Just pop it up here.
You gotta check out this awesome channel where this lady converted an ambulance into an off-grid camper. You can find her at Van Vita Travels.
The way my service is slow right now, I feel like my face on this screen looks AI. Looking a little fake. Kobe, since Nate didn't go live this week, am I going to go more? You just never know what's going to happen. So again, playing with the AI, I have subscribed to Canva, and whenever I do thumbnails for videos, I've learned that I like that program. And it has a lot of other apps now that are connected with it that give you little free trials. So again, I was playing. Let me show you this one.
Is so funny. I uploaded this picture of myself and the HeyGen program animated my face. What programs do you use for AI animation? Does it scare you that people have this ability? If I had uploaded a clip of my real voice talking, this would have been more realistic. What are your thoughts?
What do you guys think? What do you think about that, right? It's creepy. Oh, trippy. Dream on wheels, that's right. Just think of all the videos that my husband can make, trying to make it look like I'm saying stuff that I never did. So if he wants to pull out some video evidence, I'm going to make sure it has all the crazy mannerisms that I do on a regular basis. Right? That is so creepy. I'm going to just do that one more time. All I did is upload a snapshot, a picture of myself. And it made it look like my eyes are moving, my head's moving, my mouth is moving. Watch it. It just creeped me out. I'll play it again.
AI is so funny. I uploaded this picture of myself and the HeyGen program animated my face. What programs do you use for AI animation? Does it scare you that people have this ability? If I had uploaded a clip of my real voice talking, this would have been more realistic. What are your thoughts?
I think it's creepy. I don't think that I really want to play with those kinds of things anymore. It freaks me out. And JLFC Fire MC, that is a long name. Thank you so much for joining our live stream. And right, the nostril flares aren't moving. There's no creases in the face. There's no imperfectness that makes us perfect the way we are, right? Yeah, but that's old technology. Can you imagine the things that other people can make? And yes, Land Cloud Adventures, I think you can make it look like the dogs are saying things. Absolutely could do that. So if you guys are interested in trying just the two things that I showed you, I'm not sponsored, but I did use it through Canva. I have subscribed to it. I do have Pro on that. So definitely give it a try. Ooh. All right. What do you guys think of my hat? Yeah? Yeah? Pretty nice, right? Oh, check out the shirt. Ooh, yeah. Vida Travels. Yep. That's me. Let me see what we got here. I just got to adjust a couple little things. The blinking is the only creepy part, right? Because my eyes didn't necessarily look like they're going exactly the same direction. I knew something was off with that too, right? So you'd really want to have a well-centered photo, even eyes to the camera. Oh man, it's just crazy. So crazy. Now, did anybody see the subscribe button light up? I know it does that on videos nowadays. When they say subscribe, the little button kind of lights up around it. What was the name of that last app that I was using? Tommy, that was, it was one of the ones off Canva. I'm trying to think. It was, oh gosh, what was it? They have a bunch of different avatar kind of ones. Shoot. I'll have to look on my Facebook. If you go check out Van Vida Travel's Facebook page, I think I listed on there which program that I actually use. So if you want to take a look at that, absolutely. So it didn't say anything when I hit subscribe. Go freaking figure, hey? All right, so let me see. Lucretia's probably got it up on the TV. I'll just put this back and we will see what she's got going on there. Oh, you didn't see it light up, but you're subbed already. Oh, that could make a point. A video pops up. That's interesting. Very interesting. And at some point during today's live stream, we are going to have a quick commercial break. It's funny. And, oh, what's going on here? I bumped another button on my computer. It's funny, and when my husband lets me know is when I'm going to show it to you guys. But honest to goodness, I am so happy that you guys are here. I have missed you, and I promise I'm going to start doing these more regularly. Now, I don't know if I want to be doing them on this particular night of the week. I wasn't paying attention to what day it was when I decided I wanted to do a live stream. So my apologies to Blind Views and whoever else is going at this time. But I want to wish a happy birthday to my brother Daisy. Yeah, right. Hey, Lynn, good to see you in here. Hi, Tim. Auntie's in the house. Yeah, so last week was my brother's birthday, and unfortunately, I don't know who's been checking out some of my community posts and stuff, but my brother actually celebrated his birthday at the hospital with us because my mom was in the hospital. I gotta shut this off. Hang on. Happy birthday. All right. So, what happened? Music is in and out. Okay. So, what happened with my mom? Friday, my mom called me and she said that she had had a mini stroke. And I'm like, what do you mean you had a mini stroke? Where are you right now? Well, she was at my auntie's house. We'll just call her Auntie G. So I said, okay, I'm coming right away. I knew that I needed to see what was going on in person. So Regina's just over an hour away. I quickly speeded out down to Regina to my auntie's house because she was going to keep my mom with her. What had happened was my mom had been standing at the kitchen counter and all of a sudden her left side went completely weak. And so she couldn't move. She could not move. Then it went away. Then later, someone that she knew was coming to the house was ringing the doorbell. And when she went to get up, she just dropped to the ground. She said it just felt like gravity had increased or there was a big weight on her and she just kind of crumbled down to the ground. And with one side was trying to drag herself to the front door to open it. So once that episode passed, she opened the door and he was like, are you okay? And she's like, I'll be fine. I'll call my sister G and she'll come pick me up and take me to the doctor. So that's what happened. My auntie came, picked up mom, took her to the doctor. The doctor said, you definitely had a mini stroke. Your blood pressure is high. I'm going to prescribe you this pill and you're going to get blood work done tomorrow. So by the time I get to my auntie's house, she's sitting there with my mom. She has her blood pressure machine, which is old school. Like it's a cuff. You got to listen through the stethoscope, right? And she was going to try to manually keep checking mom's blood pressure. My mom's a smoker. And she is like, well, let's go in the backyard and have a cigarette. She got up from her chair and then could not get down even one step. Her left side had started crumbling down into the wall and she started slurring. My auntie and I looked at each other and we knew immediately that this is not going well. In fact, when they were waiting for mom's prescription, her blood pressure went over 220 on the top number, which is a hypertensive event, right? So when mom came kind of out of that phase, I got her into my car. We drove to the nearest hospital, to the emergencies, and mom got up to stand out of the car and then couldn't, her left side again, couldn't lift a foot to step up the sidewalk. So there were some ladies there. In the meantime, I'm starting to panic because this is getting worse. And it's the left side of her face isn't moving and she's slurring and she's dizzy and she has no balance whatsoever. So another lady went in to see if there's a wheelchair. There wasn't. She came back. We each took an arm of mom's underneath over our shoulders and we got mom into emergency. They said, what's going on? I'm like, she's stroking. So they got her immediately into emerge. We're taking her blood pressure again. We're sitting at like, sorry, Auntie, I'll call you later. So she's still hitting about the 200 mark. She had already taken a blood pressure pill a couple hours ago. And this is my mom. She just brushes it off and says, no, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Now, about a year ago, mom was having episodes that I had never seen But the only reason we kids knew about it was because she got dizzy and lost her balance and fell and smashed a glass coffee table, had to replace it. So obviously we asked questions, oh, what's with the new table, right? And then the next time it had happened to her, she fell and she smashed her teeth and had to get a lot of money spent on dental work. So this time they called. Do I not have ambulance service there? Yeah, I do, Lucretia. I do. We do. We're in the city and I could get her to that hospital before the ambulance could even get there and back. And I knew she was having a stroke. That's one of the things about the ambulance, especially like people here in a rural area. If there's a concern, I know if I say I thought Nate was having a stroke, I would not drive him. I would call the ambulance because I know here our hospital doesn't have a CT scanner. And you need to do a CT scan of the brain to know if it's a clot or a bleed. Because if you treat it as a clot and it's a bleed, you're going to kill them. So we do have a great stroke protocol, and she would be bypassed with the ambulance from here, or Nate would be, to Regina, because that's the nearest center that has all the facilities. Okay, so I get mom into emergencies. I'm like, she's stroking. They called stroke alert. They had a doctor come in. They got her blood pressure on. They're putting intravenous in. She's fading in and out. So when she's okay, she laughs, she makes a joke. And then it just kept happening. They took her in that night, not long after we got into the emergencies. They took her and got her a CT scan right away and did a whole bunch of blood work. And she kept going in and out of this more and more and more, and the slurring was getting worse. So I was getting a little bit scared, and I am the oldest child, and my brother and sister were both, I never know where DJ is working because he's always on the road, and my sister lives in Ontario. And I really didn't want to say anything to them right away until, we knew what was going on. And my mom said, no, you better tell them right away. So that was pretty tough to call them and say the mom's in hospital and not be able to say 100% that she's okay, right? So they ended up having a bed available on our 5A stroke unit at our general hospital. Now, our stroke unit, it's a part of the neurology unit, but it is 8 beds in this province that is dedicated strictly for stroke. And I will tell you, that is some of the best care that I have ever seen in any situation. They were all so good with my mom, so good. The next morning, they had increased her blood pressure medicine. They gave her something for her cholesterol. They gave her baby aspirin. I think that was it. And they kept monitoring her, did another CT scan, did more blood work. A speech language pathologist came in and did a swallowing assessment to make sure that she was swallowing okay, because that can be a problem when someone has a stroke. The occupational therapist had come in and checked to make sure all of her movement was the same and normal. She was in a room with a male. He was a super nice guy. They still very much had their privacy on the unit, but because it is only 8 beds, mom was extremely lucky to be able to have gotten in on the unit when she did. My mom is out of the hospital now. Her blood pressure is still, you guys, over this week, it's gone up and down and up and down. It was, oh gosh, mom, what was it? It was like 160 or 170 when she left the hospital. But I ordered her blood pressure machine off Amazon. Honestly, you guys, you can get this for like $40, $43 Canadian. Here, let me just pull this up and show you guys what I got her. I'm not actually sharing that screen. Let me see here. So you guys, seriously, for peace of mind, a machine like this really is inexpensive, very inexpensive. So this machine, I'm just going to make it bigger for you guys. Let me see if you can see that. This machine has large lettering for anybody to be able to read it well. It's USB rechargeable, comes with a cuff. Canadian was $43. Mom has been taught how to use it. I took her to the grocery store. I've taught her how to read labels for sodium and what areas of the store to do your shopping and what areas of the store to completely avoid. A lot of you don't know this, but I work with a lot of stroke survivors, so I see a lot of people that aren't as fortunate as my mom. My mom appears to have no permanent deficits, thank God. And that is because we got her in there fast enough. There is a window of about 3 hours that you really need to get someone in there with a stroke. And I mean, we got her there. She's okay. We're going to stay connected all the time. She has to stay home for another 6 weeks for another neurologist appointment. And then she's probably going to go and spend some time with my sister. So yeah. Okay. So, that happened on Friday. All of that happened on Friday. And so on Saturday, it was DJ's birthday. And DJ and Amy, they're married now. They came to the hospital Friday night and then went to Mom's, got her everything she needed, clothes, toothbrush, all that stuff. And then the next day, they brought in a bunch of snacks for Mom, and they brought in, and it just touched my heart, they brought in just a little birthday cake so that they could share DJ's birthday cake with Mom in the hospital. And I just thought that was so awesome. So there has been some stress this week, but my mom is fine. And yeah. Whew. It was pretty scary though. I'm not going to show you guys, but I did at one point record her. I didn't know at first if she was going to make it or not. And so I recorded her just to leave a message for the younger siblings, because they couldn't be there. And yeah, when she watches the video, she's like, wow, she really didn't realize how bad it was. She just brushes things off all the time. So now our main concern is to make sure she does not have another event like this, because they tend to accumulate, get worse. And this was a warning that she could have ended up with a major stroke. Dee's here now, Spock's Van D, and she knows exactly how that happens, right? But Mom's good. Good. So, I'm sweating in here, man. Yeah, do you do your blood pressure 3 to 4 times a day now? Yours is very low. Yeah, there's a couple other things that I learned. Because my mom has never been on medication before, I wanted her medications blister packed, bubble packed, whatever you want to call it. So the ones that are in the morning are in the right spot, and the ones for nights in the right spot. And you have that visual reminder of whether you took your medication or not. And in fact, she called me this morning, because I've been home, she called me this morning to let me know it's a good thing that we had done that, because she thought she took her pills, but she hadn't. So that's another thing that was important. And the blood pressure machine came from Amazon. We, over the phone, described how that works. She told me her readings. I had to remind her to sit still and not talk during her reading, because that will make it look inflated. But yeah, so she has a lot of support with her in the city. Nate and I still will be making our trip south. We are going to Johnny's Journeys meetup, and then we're going to do a little bit of more traveling when we're out there. In fact, I'm going to see Nashville for the very first time. Never been there before. I have no idea what to expect. And I'm planning, like, if it was one full day. Have any of you been to Nashville? What is something that you would say if you only had a day? one day in Nashville that you absolutely had to see. Yes, the adventures of traveling Mike. He has had a stroke as well, and he can still recall that morning he woke up. It happened back in February 2014. Yep. Got to take your meds at the same time. Yes, I am burning up in this sweatshirt, and like the silly girl that I am, I didn't put a t-shirt on underneath it. Gotta go to Pigeon Forge. Now, what is that? What is that? Yeah, our emergency was really good. There are times that I'm very disappointed. I had an earache, so before I came home, I stopped at 6 different medical clinics that say they take in walk-ins, and not a single one had room to take me. So you get to those kind of situations, and it's like, what am I going to do? I went to a pharmacist, talked about it, just got something over the counter to see what would help. And it's helping, it's working. But I was very disgusted. We do have problems like not enough physicians. That is something that is a concern in our area as well. So there is ups and downs to our healthcare system, but everything that Mom went through and all of the testing that she had, they also did an ultrasound of her heart. They did an x-ray of her heart. If you had a cough too, I wanted that checked out. I mean, when I talked to the neurologist about her cough, not exaggerating, within 2 hours, Mom was wheeled down to get that x-ray. So I was very happy with that. Our stroke unit is one of the best ones that we have in Canada. I'm extremely proud of that. Canada has an average of 18.8% of people pass away after they've been in a stroke unit in Canada. That's the average. Within the first month after a stroke, 18.8% of people pass. We are below average, and we're at 14.7% in the General Hospital in Regina. So, whew. Oh, hi, Matilda. Good to see you here. And thank you for the prayers. Let me just, how do I get that up here? Yeah, she does need to quit smoking. And so she has just a few packs, and she has said once those are done, she is done. That is it. She has set her mind to that, and that is what she will do. And in fact, the neighbor across from her in there, he was like, well, what's the difference if I smoke? How does that affect stroke? And I'm like, think of an old plastic tube. And it gets old and dried out and withered, and it's brittle and can break. That's kind of like your veins, right? So when you smoke, it constricts those vessels even smaller, yet your heart is working harder trying to get the same amount of blood pumped through. And so then if you add cholesterol, you get the blood clot, right? Like, it's not as simple as that, but there's definitely a lot to that. Mom's cough D, I don't know what that is from. I honestly do not know. Dollywood. Okay. So yeah, Mom's okay. I'm actually going back with her. She's going to watch our budgies for us when we're gone. Keep her company. And I'm going to bring her some tomatoes and just kind of check again what she has for groceries. My sister is ordering a special watch for her. Oh, congratulations on quitting smoking, Sandra. That's awesome. We're getting a special watch for her that does fall detection. It's supposed to read your blood pressure and stuff too, but I still wanted the actual blood pressure machine with her. So simple to use. And then if she has a fall, we're going to get alerts to get there. So we will definitely get that all figured out. Used to be you had to have Lifeline. You get like this necklace with a little pendant on it or some big bulky thing. But now with Apple, you can get a lot of those kinds of features on a watch that's a little prettier. So can we use AI to build a robot that takes away cigarettes and salt shakers? Oh my gosh, salt shakers. Mom, I'm like, okay, we found a salt substitute and it's pretty good. And we have salt substitute here at home as well. But hers is a different brand. And I went and removed all the salt from her house. Oh my God, I think I have a picture. I really think I have a picture of how much salt I took out of Mom's house. I don't think she realized that she had that many either. Let me just hold this up. Let's let it adjust. Can you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 things of salt? But in all fairness, one of them is half the sodium of regular salt. Oh my gosh. Yikes. Good for you, Dee. So glad to hear that you quit smoking too. Ringo and Czar, Main Street Nashville will keep you busy for a couple of days bar hopping. Okay, so if I'm going to go to a bar in Nashville, me and Nate are going to just go in so we can say we were there. Which one do you recommend? Where should we go? Hello, Linda. Good to see you. Oh, I got a lot of really great people in here. Thank you guys so much for being here. It's awesome. Yeah, that was a lot of salt we took out of her house. Holy moly. So anyways, I do again want to thank everyone for the prayers for Mom. That was greatly appreciated. And my boss was amazing. Definitely took a lot of stress off me right there. Happy belated birthday to DJ. And nobody has told me if that subscribe button lights up when I say subscribe. It'll probably do it on the rewatch. Or if you go after check, oh no, I don't say subscribe in a lot of my videos, do I? Huh. Oh, Mike, I hear you. I have smoked, not smoked, smoked, not smoked. I'm just being honest with you guys. It's like I had quit for 6 months at one point in time. And I had a drink and went, oh, I'll just take a drag of someone else's. And then, well, next time I was like, oh, well, I didn't get cravings. So the next time a person's out, well, I'll have a cigarette. Well, next thing you know, I bought myself a pack of cigarettes and I'm hiding in my own backyard having a smoke so my son wouldn't see. Finally, after 2 weeks, I told him that I had started smoking again, and he was so disappointed in me. Yeah, he was like 11, and he was very disappointed in me, and I felt so bad. So many good bars in Nashville. Good to know. Oh my gosh, Nate. Anybody that's new here, the rest of you know, Line Cloud Adventures is Nate, my husband. Is there a mechanical bull there to ride? Do they have like a child version of that? It's just a little slower. I've never tried a mechanical bull. And I think if we both each try one, Nate, we'll have to make short videos out of them. We'll have to do some YouTube shorts. I think that would be hilarious. And I'm really thinking, because we are not going to be anywhere that we live. Remember, you guys, when I had the stud finder and I wanted to beep, beep, beep up behind like some different gentlemen, like as if the stud finder went off? We still want to do that. So we will see if we get the courage and think of it while we're on this road trip, because that is going to be cute. Oh, my goodness. They had one back in 19, not sure now. Okay. Nudies honky tonk. What? Nudies honky tonk. They do live streams there on YouTube. They do not. They have a live stream of a nudie bar? Oh my gosh. Watch. All of a sudden, all my viewers are gone and they're typing in nudie bar. Sorry, guys. I'm keeping the sweater on. Let me see. Auntie quit 24 years ago. Wow. Good job for you, Auntie. That's awesome. Is it a clothing optional place, Mike? My husband, why are you asking? Oh, speaking of funny stuff with my husband, him and my mom have this thing about ice cream. So when you watch Nate's live stream and he goes on and on about ice cream, it's because my mom literally gives him shit. She's like, oh, you talked about ice cream, and then I was craving ice cream, and I didn't have any in the house. Next time I want to be warned, she goes. So the last time he did a live stream, he was talking about ice cream in a roundabout way, trying not to talk about ice cream. So she bought an ice cream scoop and wrote on the paper it's attached to, Nate, you can only use this when I'm there. Love, Mom. And sent me home an ice cream scoop for Nate. So they got this thing going back and forth. I personally think it's awesome. Absolutely awesome. Oh, wait, what's this? You can ride bull at the casino near us, Nate. I don't know where you are, Carl. Oh, they slowed the bull way down for women or new riders. Okay, good to know. I'm going to do some stretching and, get all limbered up before I get on the bull there. What do you guys think of this circle for my live stream? Is it okay? Is it annoying? Should I maybe change it? Let me see. Ooh, what's that? I don't want that. What am I adding? What's a dynamic grid? Oh, shoot. Yeah, let's see if I can just hit delete on that. Delete on that. No. Cancel. Usually it shows me different things as options. Oh, I changed what a bunch of my options were earlier. That's right. Kobe likes it. Thank you, Kobe. It's something different from everyone else, right? Now, if I had actually paid to use the paid version of StreamYard, I could have that little logo gone or have my logo up there. But yeah, I thought this was fun for something different, especially when I want to pull something else up with me. And that just screwed up my service. Lynn loves it too. Thank you. Okay, so Mike says the world famous Moody's Honky Tonk on Broadway resides in a 100-year-old historic 3-story building housing millions of dollars of rare country music memorabilia, stage costumes, and multiple bars. In fact, 2 stages and a stunning rooftop deck. And I'm pretty sure you copied and pasted this off one of their promos. Sweet. So, and a stunning rooftop deck featuring the best live music in Nashville. Don't miss out on our Southern style comfort food prepared with down-home country music hospitality. Now we're going to have to check it out to see if they're actually not naked. Or is there boys and girls there? Or men or women? I guess I should. Thank you so much for coming in, Dee. Thank you. And prayers for you too, Dee, that you stay healthy as well. Oh my goodness, you guys are awesome. Oh, you know what? I want to ride a bull now. I do. A mechanical bull. I want to ride a mechanical bull. Well, it must be good then, Mike, if you've been watching a live stream from there almost every night. No, check it out. Oh, there must be some kind of discretion. Pasties? I don't know. Didn't we used to have that as a running theme in our live streams back in the day? Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm going to take a look at this poll that I put up in the chat. In the chat, I had asked everyone if they had used AI before or not. If you haven't had a chance to click yes or no on the chat at the top of the chat bar, the poll at the top of the chat bar, you can do your quick vote. Right now, it's pretty close. I have 44% of people in here have actually used something with AI, and 56% of you haven't. All right, I just closed that out. That was interesting to know. So about half of you have. So I have dabbled in it a little bit. I don't know. I don't know. I do have some concerns with it. Yeah. What am I using running through StreamYard? I just have StreamYard, Mike. In fact, any of you that are using StreamYard, because we do have a lot of live streamers in our group here, love our community. Go into your camera settings. And just play with all of that outside of StreamYard, but just before you actually sign in, play with them. I just started playing with some stuff, you guys. I came across that I could show it like this, that I could make some other adjustments. I did some presets before I started. Careful of your arms. Remember the motorcycle issue. Auntie, are you talking about when I was 7 years old? Okay, you guys, when I was 7 years old, my dad bought my sister and I a dirt bike. I was in kindergarten. My sister wasn't even in school yet. And we had those little dirt bikes, and there was a big open space next door to us. In fact, my parents owned that as well. And we would just be ripping around in there on our dirt bike. So much, in fact, that I was like, Dad, I need it to go faster. So, to please his 7-year-old daughter, he took the baffles off and he said, now be careful when you go with the throttle. Don't go too hard. I'm 7. I get on my bike and I hammer it like I normally do, and it flew. I ran into a tree, well, a lilac bush. There's a couple little scratches on the bike, but I broke my arm. I broke my arm on a dirt bike when I was 7. Yep, I was that kind of kid. I was a tomboy all the way 100%. Hey, Troy, good to see you here. Oh, forget ice cream. Now we're talking about pasties. You're craving those. Okay, not everybody, Colby, knows how many different kinds of pasties there are. Man, I tell you, you guys. Whiskey River Saloon has a mechanical bull on Broadway. Honey, can we do it? Can we do it? Please, please, please. That'd be awesome. Oh, it's hot in here. Let me see. Oh, and you said there was no nudity, Mike, in that bar with the live streams. Oh, and they had the longest bar in Music City, measuring over 100 feet, embedded with nearly 10,000 silver dollars. Wow, that's pretty cool. Wild Beaver Saloon. All righty. I think it sounds like we have some options. Is that why I'm not fond of lilacs? Actually, Auntie, it was your mom, Granny, that was allergic to the smell of lilacs. I have lilacs all across my backyard, so I love them. I don't like lilac scented products, but I like lilac flowers. They bloom once, they smell great. I just love them, love them, love them. I have a feeling if this was a Saturday night, some of this conversation would start getting out of hand since we're talking about the nudie bar. Let me see. Thank you for the hearts. Oh, look. Oh, I'm full of stupid, funny stories. So I haven't been doing live streams for a long time, right? But my husband does them. And I get those little hearts or 100%. And the first time I hit a heart and I could see it go up. And then I saw another one. And I did it a couple more times. And every time I hit that heart, somebody was copying me. Every time, guaranteed. Then I learned every time I hit the heart, it sends 2 hearts. There was nobody copying me. That was still me doing it. Oh, Lord. I honestly don't know how I make it from one day to the next sometimes. Jeez. Oh, let me see what Cody said. Kobe with Living into Dream says, when I sold my drum set, a drummer from Nashville played it and loved how I decorated it. He heard my story and I got sent a song about living in a van. That's awesome, Kobe. Fabulous. Oh, and I see my friend Mike sent me a link to that bar. I'm going to check it out later. He probably sent it to Nate too. I suppose we could probably post it. Let's just keep it out. We'll wait for a Saturday night. Oh, I'm getting some more. Nate and I are going to be watching lots of stuff tonight. Kobe says, Paula, make sure he brings a bubble suit, at least, or it probably won't survive, but at least he won't break something. That's good. Oh my goodness. Would that ever be funny? Him on a mechanical bull in a bubble suit. Now, you can't tell me something like that wouldn't go viral, right? First of all, how many people actually have a bubble suit? Nate says he doesn't think it's going to help him from preventing breaking an arm. Well, there's bubbles on the arms. We could get you some elbow pads and wrist guards that skateboarders use, like little kid skateboarders. And we might have to put a helmet on you. Oh, what are these boys getting into? Kobe says, it's magical, Nate. You can bring it to the nudity bar and solve that question. Clothes or not clothed? Two birds and one stone. Oh, good Lord. Don't go naked in the bubble suit, Nate. Actually, try it at home and let's see what we can see. You might be mooning everybody in Nashville. Oh my goodness, Troy, of course, you're the one that's going to tell us this. I remember your t-shirt sayings when I met you in Oregon. There used to be a restaurant in Destin, Florida named the Lucky Snapper. Hey, where's my fun stuff now? I had one or two things set up here before I started, and then you play one thing and it just starts all over. That's for you, Troy, Mike. There you go. The audience is applauding. The audience is applauding. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. But would he still be naked if he was wearing the bubble suit? Sorry, Kobe, I do not have a degree in philosophy, so we're going to skip right over that one, okay? That's some kinky crap using a bubble suit, Troy says. A whole lot of popping going on. Mike sent me the link for the live as well as the channel. The band currently playing is No Weak Links, and it sounds pretty good. That's awesome. Thank you for that, Mike. Oh my goodness, I am so checking that out. So gonna check that out when I am done this channel. Curiosity, right? Curiosity. You live once. Let's experience a little bit of everything. You know what? Having that episode happen to my mom, again, has reminded me of my own mortality. So, you know what else I forgot to tell you guys? Son of a bitch. I tell you, my whole life I've been going through this. My whole life. Okay, my mom just saying it because you look good for your age. I'm 49 and my mom is 68. And the neurologist comes this year. Well, she's in the hospital on the stroke unit. And he's asking what happened. And she's like pointing as she's talking, referring to her sister, my Auntie G, picking her up, took her to the doctor, but they sent her home and all of that. And then after, the doctor looks at me and says, and who are you? Are you her sister? No. I am not her freaking sister my whole life, honest to God. 19 years old. You only have to be 19 in Saskatchewan here to be able to go to the bar. First time I ever went to the bar legally was with my mom. And these two guys come up and try to sit with us. And the one is hitting on my mom hard. And I've never had this experience being out there. And it's really disturbing seeing someone hitting on my mom that much. I'd never seen it before. So I'm being a total brat. And I'm like, I hope you realize I'm her daughter. That's legitimately my mom. And they didn't believe me. We got to the point we even pulled out her ID. And at that time, mom hadn't been remarried. And they look at her both for ID and says it only shows you have the same last name. That doesn't prove nothing. They would not believe that she was my mother. So even on the stroke unit, doctor thought I was my mom's sister. Not overly impressed. I don't know. Do any of you have those kind of situations happen with a parent? Shit. And it's not, she does look good for age. I know that's right. But I also look older than I should, right? There's 18 years between us. So when people keep thinking I'm my mom's sister, I tell you, it just makes me a tad bit nauseous. What's this? Debbie says, Paula, when I was 12, I was sweeping the driveway and a salesman came by asking if I was the lady of the house. Yeah, that's kind of yucky. That's kind of creepy, eh? Some older guy acting like you're older. Oh my goodness. Andy says, hi, sister. I think oh shit, you're saying that to me. That's right. That makes sense now. If mom is my sister, then so is Aunt Cindy. You guys are both a bunch of jerks. I'm going to get a facelift. I tell you, I'm months away from turning 50, and that's hard enough to like adjust to. But now people think I'm my mother's sister. Oh, no. There's gonna be some serious changes going on. I'm telling you. Hey, babe. Oh my God. Okay, come here. I'm gonna get out of the way. Come check this stuff out.
Now wait. Here's my theory. No, wait. I gotta be careful how I sit down so I don't pop any. Oh, this little bubble's kind of weird. But I'm in my green screen suit and the bubble suit. And since the green screen's like being naked, I'm still kind of naked riding the bull.
But, okay, you're gonna have to... What? I'm confused.
Look, you can't even see me.
I put the link in and you come up on the link.
No, my computer's not.
Oh.
Not audio.
My husband has a green screen bodysuit and a bubble pair of pants.
I'll wear a cowboy
jacket.
I'll wear the cowboy hat. So.
Oh, good Lord, no.
Just to make it normal.
I'm putting a bicycle helmet, maybe a motorcycle helmet on him. Some kind of helmet on him. Okay, but let's think about this. If he has the green suit on underneath the bubbles, it's not going to look like you're naked. You're going to blend into whatever your background is. And be maybe an image of bubbles, like a ghostly thing with a head floating. Right? I don't know. What do you guys, how would that even happen? Lily does say it's okay to do it with your helmet on. Oh, goodness. Nate will do anything, Linda. I tell you. I know. You know what? That is one of the things that I love about him. Even the fact that we want to do the man finder, stud finder prank. What a good-natured guy to actually be the one that encourages me to do it. Reminds me that I said I was going to do it. And thank you for whoever sent those hearts. That's awesome. Hello, Phil. How are you? Oh, man. It's just ridiculous. Curiosity killed the cat. The satisfaction brought it back. Oh, I got some faces, emojis sent. Channel members, I have very, very few of you. By all means, drop some emojis. Let me see. And I know that my channel memberships I think I have 7 channel members. And that makes sense. I mean, I hadn't been doing live streams for so long. But moving on. Yeah, my Nate is a real piece of work, but I love him so much and I wouldn't want it any other way. Oh, it's hot in here. Well, we're running up to an hour. Yeah, right? He so would be a ghost in that bubble wrap suit with the green underneath it. I think we're totally going to have to test that out. Lily still wants to send some gold underwear to Nate. We can call them glamour pants? Goldie pants? Like Goldilocks? Everything's just right. Mommy didn't hear that. Oh my goodness, all of us are getting in trouble, Kobe. All of us are getting in trouble. When do we get married? In January. So we're coming up sometime here on 8 months married. And I tell you, it has gone so incredibly fast. No, Auntie, I'm not drinking coffee, and it's not iced coffee. I decided to make myself a paralyzer. Yeah, last time I drank was at my brother's wedding, and then other than that, it wasn't till my wedding, which was almost 8 months ago. I thought, well, I'm doing a live stream. I'll just have a little drink, kind of make a night of it with my favorite people. Alrighty. Yeah. Okay, I deleted a couple different things here. I'm going to check out my banners and stuff that are still on here. Like, let's see. Oh, that was an old one. Oh, this is really old.
Denied.
Yeah, Aaron Jemison made that one for me back in the day. That is like 4 years old. Is it about 4 years that I've been on YouTube, you guys? Not really doing much. Oh, Phil, I forgot all about that I had challenged Nate. Nate won. Hands down, hands down. He goes out in his kayak and he comes back with these giant jackfish. And I caught the first fish. Yeah, that's all I got. He definitely won. He's caught perch and pike and walleye. So he did pretty good. What about the moose video? Thank you for the congratulations, Matilda. I really appreciate that. These are my first ones. Yeah, let's see what I got here. All right. Yeah, what else we got for those oldies spaghettis? Thank you for the hearts again, you guys. I love seeing those. It's so motivating. You know, it's a little tough to see, less numbers than we had in the pandemic. And also, I know it's been, honestly, about a year since I've done regular live streams. So it makes sense, right? But you guys are definitely the most fun. Lynn, thanks so much for coming out. We will definitely take care of ourselves for sure. Just don't remind her about the bird. Oh, did I have? No, I don't know if I still have that one, Nate. I used to give the bird, and I think I may have, deleted that. Hello, Brene. Thanks for coming in. And yes, you guys, we do. We have budgies. We have Sven and Elsa, and we're pretty sure they're both boys. I named them. Nate didn't have a choice. Yeah, but they're just budgies, and my mom is going to keep them with her while we are gone. But they are doing well. They've been moved around a little bit. They don't come to me anymore like they used to. I also haven't been spending time with them this summer like I did at first. So, yeah. Ooh, let me see if I go to the next set. I have a couple different settings for things I used to put up here. Oh, hey, look, I'm back to my old setup where it's a whole screen. Life's a beautiful adventure. Oh yeah, now you can see all my hand gestures. Oh, okay, let me check down what I got here. A lot of them are the same. Yeah, shoot. It's not on that one. Yeah, I must have gotten rid of the bird. I'm just checking some of these old ones, settings. Oh, there's this one.
Hey, wise up. Don't talk to me like that.
Yeah, you guys, I don't have flipping the bird anymore. Oh man. I'm looking again, looking. Nope, it's gone. We're gonna have to make a new version. I challenge you guys to make a 2 to 5 second clip of flipping the bird and emailing it to Van Vita Travels, and I will use it on my live stream. Except you can't really give the finger. That's the catch. We're going to flip someone the bird without actually giving them the finger, but still get the message across. I will promote you on my channel every single time I use it. So go ahead, make one for me, 2 to 5 second clip, vanvitatravels@gmail.com. And if you can't get it through that way, we can try it through Messenger for my Facebook profile, Van Vita Travels. Hi, Lucretia. Good to see you. Oh, that was the one you were thinking of. Okay. I got it, Kobe. All right. Oh, I got to make sure I'm sitting in the right spot. Right? looks extremely unprofessional when I do this. Just amuse myself. Oh my goodness. All right. Okay, so we actually only talked about AI very briefly. Well, let me see. Oh, Nate, are you gonna pop up here? Oh, you said you had problems with your computer. Do you want to do your commercial in here? Do you have to change? I want to do that before we go off the live stream. Again, super excited to go see Johnny and Kelly at Johnny's Journeys Van Life meetup. There are going to be a lot of people there that I have never met and ones I have not seen in over a year. So I'm super excited about that. Super excited. Let me see. Are you ready? All right. Just wait. Do you want me to change it to the full square or to keep it in a circle? Hang on a minute. Stay back. You're going to be in my line of sight. All right.
I don't remember.
My husband Nate of Land Cloud Adventures has a public service announcement.
I don't remember what the public service announcement was. But oh yeah, because everybody, we're being patriotic. And I swear I didn't know what was going to happen on Monday or Tuesday or whenever that debate was. So this shirt was actually ordered about 3 weeks ago, meant to be patriotic, but bipartisan, because we're all Americans, and it's got dogs. So if you're patriotic, you just love our country, and you're concerned about the dog safety out there now. I guess this shirt, does that mean I'm psychic? Because I knew 3 weeks ago. But I do promise everybody, since we're going on the trip with the dogs, we are not going through Ohio.
Our dogs will be safe.
So the dogs will be safe.
No appetizers on the road.
So, yeah, I think that was the message. All right, bye.
Just sure I can love it. Isn't that awesome, though? Love it. United we stand. Like, who doesn't want this T-shirt now? After all the hullabaloo that's been going about dogs getting eaten and U.S. elections and oh my goodness gracious, it's just crazy. When I'm bad, it's definitely better. Are you talking about me on my live streams, Phil? Is that who you're talking about? Actually, it has been a really long time that I even felt like I had anything to talk about, that I had any real energy to do it. Because I don't want to come up here and just bore you guys. I mean, you guys are here to be entertained. You guys are here because we are a community, and I feel bad that I've let you guys down. But I got my shit back together again now. I'm feeling so good. And I just want to spend time with you guys a lot more often. Rocky hasn't been eaten for dinner either. Yeah, our dogs are safe, the birds are safe, but we're in Canada. I don't think anyone eats cats or dogs in Canada, apparently. I don't know. Yeah, and I can talk about this stuff because I have no opinion. I am not educated enough on the Democratic and the Republican parties in the U.S. to have formed an opinion. I have my own opinions about my own government, but I'm not going to share them with you right now. Although if you are, well, okay, if you're Canadian, we had the Liberal Party with a minority government, and the NDP party joined in with them. They got a lot of different bills passed, some not so cool, but the NDP party has shredded up their agreement with the Liberals, and we will probably now be having a new election. Yay! So that tells you a little bit of my opinion up here, without me saying directly. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Let's see what else I got here. Oh, we still got, where am I? I gotta go back to this one, I think. We still got Tim's.
Doo-da, Tim is the man. Doo-da-doo-da-dee.
Man, those were good times. Good times. Good times. For those that are going to Johnny's Journey meetup, I'm only bringing like 4 raspberry Cokes. One of them is already promised to Floss. And maybe we'll have Johnny do draws or something for the other ones. And we have one or two other things that we're bringing that are specifically Canadian. I will not be bringing moose milk. I think someone else had done that before. It kind of seems like that time has come to an end, and we need to come up with something new. You guys, we got to get together and have our inside jokes that run through all our streams again. Man, that was fun. But you know what? With the pandemic being over and summertime, yeah, we're all busy and it's hard to get us all together again. Tim, are you going to be at Johnny's meetup? Because if he is, then I don't bring any, I'll feel bad. I would have to find some. I am going back to Regina right away to spend a little more time with my mom. Take her some tomatoes, the birds, stuff like that, see how she's doing. But we don't have any in town. Yes, Bernay. Oh, wait, I got to look it up on this other side here to pull it up. Bernay is talking about how she had flashbacks hitting her the other night about our claymation music video. Oh, when Solex had created those little claymation characters, a little claymation Paula and my brother DJ. And oh gosh, yeah, I must still have that video somewhere. Dang it, let me see. I'm going to share my screen. Oh, wait, I don't think I did that right. Yeah, those claymation days were great. Okay, let me see. I had pulled up this one. Oh, crud. I just canceled that, didn't I? Hang on. It goes back and forth on different screens when I want to share a screen with you guys. Here we go. Now I got to go back to this screen, pull it up. There we go. Oh, Tim, you are going to be there. The Egg Roll King is going to be at Johnny's meetup. Man, Tim took such good care of Brie and I when we were at the Oregon meetup. Man, that was so much fun. You just came across claymations of DJ and various photos? I went like other people's photos? Oh my goodness. Oh, that is so funny. Okay, let me go to my... Oh, can I make one bigger than the other? No, I'll cancel it. Okay. I got to get back to that screen. And we are going to look at Van Vita Travels. Oops, I cannot spell. Hang on, let me make sure. Can you guys see that? Yeah, you can see that. Oh, thank you for the likes, guys. Greatly appreciated. Okay, go back to this little screen, Paula. Well, there's DJ right in there, but let me... Oh, it's so warm. Let me... You know, there is another thing, you guys. I would really appreciate if you took the time to give me your opinion or ideas, but I am really wondering, should I change my channel name? I don't know. Should it be more neutral? I know a lot of people on YouTube just have their actual names, but I don't know. I do not know what I want. If I want to change it, tweak it. I feel like it's time to... Oh, that's DJ and Amy's wedding, which I'm not sharing with you guys. That's only an unlisted private link to them. It would have been live streams long time ago. Oh gosh, you guys, what year even was that? Man, I'm trying to remember which streams they were. They were before I went to Arizona, right? Don't change my channel name, Linda? How come? Tell me what you guys think. Lots of opinions. Or is it an okay branding to keep that? You know what? I think I made a lot of my crazy Saturday night live streams private. It could be in any one of these. Like this one was 5 hours. When in the hell did I do 5 hours? That was in 2021. Oh, that was brand new, hey? Well, I don't know. Well, that was a man finder fun topic. Huh. Hey, Canna Kev, good to see you in here. AI is going to take all the jobs. Yeah, I think a lot of us are just going to make a point of not doing AI. Like it makes it where you just can't trust anything. Oh my gosh, you guys, how long ago were those claymations? I don't think I can go and look through all of these because it's not going to show the claymations on the thumbnail, right? We're going to have to find those. Dang it. Oh, you saw it on the dating game. Okay. Thank you, Bernae. Let me... Oh, wait. Lives. Whew, sweat like a crazy person. Topless live streams? What the heck has been going on in here? I do remember them back in the moose milk days. You saw an AI robot making hamburgers? Oh my goodness. Yeah. Next thing they'll be faking in bed for us too. Sheesh. Okay, where was the dating game? I think anybody that fakes is absolutely ridiculous. You're just doing yourself in. You're just setting yourself up for a fail all the time. Dating game. Oh, wait. I want to get it on YouTube. I got to check and see if you guys are seeing what I'm seeing. Yeah, you are. Robots make pizza too, maybe egg rolls. Oh, no, you're not replacing our Tim. I'm just telling you that. Live on the dating game. Oh, yeah, there's DJ back there. DJ's Clamation. Actually, for my channel members, his claymation is actually one of my emojis, my channel member emojis. So we would have had it before that, right? Okay. How do I get back? They'll be doing what in bed? Never mind, Kobe. I thought that one just slipped past everybody, and I was gonna leave it at that. Well, I'm just gonna skip that for now. Skip it. All right. You guys are nothing but crazy, crazy people, and I adore each and every one of you. I have been over an hour, so I do think my time's up. Yeah. Nobody wants me to change my channel name? Just keep it as is. I feel like it keeps me glued to just travel. I don't know. Oh, maybe I'll have to make a short of Tim teaching us how to make egg rolls. Or Tim might have to make a short of that. Even you don't know your recipe. Tim, you measure with your eye estimate. Well, now that's your secret. How are we going to copy that? Crazy, crazy, crazy. Well, I'm going to wrap this up. I am melting right now, folks. Absolutely melting. But I am so incredibly thankful for each and every one of you. I'm going to play my intro as an exit. Good night. Much love.